Hi everyone, welcome to week 1 of e-learning. This week is going to be a little bit different than our normal weeks, and I want to start off by informing you that College Board has made a huge announcement. So because so many schools have completely shut down for the rest of the year in America, College Board has decided that this year's AP exam will not be a paper pencil test. Now, they're still working out what this might look like. So far, it looks as if your AP test will be on an online platform, most likely through the same AP classroom that we've been using in class. And you'll log on, and instead of having multiple choice questions, there will be just free response questions. Now, this means that our approach to the test from here on out is going to change. And I wanted to make you the first to know, if you haven't already received any information from them, that this is something coming if you're planning on taking the test. So you just make yourself aware of that now, and feel free to do some more research. I'm sure if you go into your College Board website, College Board account, you'll be able to see some more updates. So that being said, there have been some other adaptations that College Board has made, one of which is they're going to offer online lessons or online lectures for certain close study areas. So, for example, analyzing arguments might be one of the things that they offer a session on. These are live sessions. I'm going to see if I can record them for you, and if I can, then those will become part of our weekly lessons. If I can't, then we're going to keep on moving like we would normally, but I can post the times for you after the first one. If I'm unable to record it for you, then maybe if you want to stay up late and log into it, if you're planning on taking the test, I would recommend it. If College Board is putting any resource forward for you, it's really in your best interest to take advantage of it. So for this week, what we're doing on Sunday, so we're going to pick up kind of where we left off with the Wendler reading. You guys should have read the Wendler reading, and we were going to start doing a close reading poetry activity, but we didn't quite get that far. So Sunday, what you're going to do is a close reading for the poem Frost at Midnight, which is what we should have been doing in class. Now, because the Wendler activity is so in-depth, the worksheet is only 12 questions, but there are multiple parts, and it really involves you to think very critically about these poems. I'm only going to require that questions 1 through 5 be due on Sunday. So you'll do questions 1 through 5 of the Wendler close reading activity for Sunday, and then on Tuesday you will answer the remaining questions, and that will be due on Tuesday. Now, I will post links in Google Classroom for you to submit those assignments. What I would recommend is do the first half of it, make a copy, submit the copy so that you don't lose access to it, right? And then just continue that document, make a copy of your final document, and submit it on the submission for Tuesday. Now, on Thursday, because one of the online lectures is supposed to be on Wednesday, I'm going to try to stay up and record that for you, and your task will be to watch that recording and to do a 1-paragraph reflection, and then we will continue with whatever their lesson is on Monday of next week. Now, if I'm unable to do this, what we're going to do is I will post feedback on your Wendler close reading questions, and I'm going to do an online essentially an online walkthrough like we would in class after you do an activity of this is what you should have had, this is why you should have had it, here are some possible answers, etc. Okay? Now you have to turn something in for attendance, so for that lesson what you're going to be doing is just writing a 1-paragraph reflection. I didn't understand this before, but you explained this, or I still don't understand this, or this is what we did in class, essentially. Yeah, so it's just all your work this week's relatively easy. That Wendler activity will be challenging for you. It should be challenging for you, and that's fine. Please do not get discouraged. Just try your best, okay? make sure you have thorough answers because you will not receive full credit for half credit work. There is a possibility, as moving forward now that we've gone through the week, there is a possibility I will do office hours if you're struggling. Office hours meaning I'm going to go sit myself up in a Starbucks or a Caribou and say, hey, I'll be here from this time to this time. And if you really want help, you can come in during that time. But otherwise, please, please, please do not hesitate to contact me by email. I will be available from 8 to 3 every day. So if you shoot me an email, I should be relatively quick at getting back to you. And if you have any questions, just, again, get in touch with me, okay? So I hope you have a wonderful week 1 of online learning, and I will see you next week.